Hey everyone, it's Kate, and this is part 3 to herb basics. Now, in the previous two parts, we talked a little bit about the essential oils that flavor the herbs, and we also did a little experiment looking at the cooking process within the herbs as well. So it's important to remember that when you're using fresh herbs or dry herbs, it's important to make note about when to add them in your recipe or in your dish. So for fresh herbs, it doesn't take very much heat or very much time to develop the full flavor of the herbs. So you're going to want to add fresh herbs to your dish, maybe about at most 45 minutes before the end of the cooking process. Now, when you add dry herbs, however, you're going to want to add them earlier in the cooking process because it's going to take a little bit of time for the herb to rehydrate and for the oils to be released from the leaves and for that flavor profile to really develop. Now, if you add the dry herbs too late to the cooking process, what's going to end up happening is that the flavor in the dry herbs is going to continue to build and it's going to become overpowering. So another point to keep into consideration is that if you overcrowd your pan, you're going to get uneven heating throughout the dish. And if you have uneven heating, then the flavors of the herbs aren't going to be consistent throughout the dish either. So some of it might be a little bland, some of it might be a little bit more intense, and that's just another thing to keep in mind. So again, your ratio of fresh herbs is 1 tablespoon to 1 teaspoon of dry herbs if you're going to substitute that. So just keep that in mind with your cooking, and hopefully this was helpful.